Tonight, let's take a gentle journey through sleep-friendly history. A peaceful walk through moments of America's past. Told softly, slowly, and without tension. No drama, no conflict, only calm, warm stories from history. Designed to help your mind unwind and drift into a deep and restful sleep. So, settle in, take a slow breath, and let the quiet night guide you. Our journey begins in the early 1800s. In a quiet Boston street, where lanterns flicker gently in the evening breeze. Imagine soft footsteps on cobblestone roads, the distant sound of a horse pulling a small wooden cart, and glowing orange lights dancing across brick walls. A lamplighter walks slowly from post to post, carrying a long pole with a tiny flame at the tip, lifting it gently to each lantern, until one by one, the entire street becomes a pathway of warm, glowing light. Children watch from windows, shopkeepers lean in their doorways, and the lamplighter nods to each of them, moving at a pace so calm, it feels like time itself is breathing slowly. This simple nightly ritual created a sense of comfort for everyone, a quiet reassurance that the town was ready for rest. Next, we travel quietly across the Midwestern plains. Sometime around the early 1900s, a gentle steam train glides across endless golden fields. Not fast, not loud, just a steady, soothing, rhythmic journey. Clack, 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 clack. Inside the train car, passengers relax, reading small books, sipping warm tea, or simply watching the wide horizon drift by. Farmhouses appear softly in the distance, their chimneys releasing pale threads of smoke into the evening sky. A conductor walks the aisle slowly, checking tickets with a warm smile, ensuring everyone is comfortable, and everything is peaceful. The train was not only a form of travel, but a quiet moving world, where time slowed down, and the landscape told its own gentle stories. Now, we arrive at the calm shores of Maine, to a lighthouse perched on a rocky coast, standing tall against the rolling waves. In the early 1900s, lighthouse keepers lived simple lives, guided by routine, quiet, and the steady comforting sound of the sea. Each night, the keeper climbed a spiral staircase, step by step, until he reached the lantern room. He gently polished the glass, checked the flame, and watched as a beam of warm, golden light swept slowly across the ocean. This light wasn't dramatic, it was steady, predictable, a soft beacon for sailors traveling peacefully through the night. Afterward, the keeper would sit by a small wooden desk, listening to the waves wash against the rocks, while writing simple notes about the weather, the moon, and the gentle passing of ships. It was a life of calm rhythm, guided by the heartbeat of the ocean. Our next stop takes us into America's early national parks, where visitors wandered through quiet forests, long before the rush of modern tourism. Imagine an early morning in Yosemite. In the late 1800s, soft sunlight breaks through the tall trees, dew glistens on fresh green leaves, and a cool breeze moves gently through the valley. People traveled far just to feel this peace, to sit by calm rivers, to watch distant mountains turn pink as the sun rose. Some wrote in journals, others sketched the landscapes, but most simply sat quietly, letting nature steady their heartbeat. These parks became places where Americans discovered the healing power of stillness, long before the word mindfulness existed. Our final story drifts across the gentle waters of Wisconsin's Lake Geneva, where, for over a century, mail was delivered by boat. The boat moved slowly along the shoreline, its engine humming softly, while a crew member hopped off at each pier, placing letters carefully in small mailboxes by the water. People waited on their porches, smiling as the boat approached, often waving to the mail carriers as they continued their calm journey around the lake. There was no hurry, no stress, just a peaceful daily ritual that connected neighbors and brought a sense of simple, steady comfort. And now, as we leave these gentle moments of sleep-friendly history behind, let your mind drift. Like the soft light of a lantern, or the easy rhythm of an old train, you are safe, you are calm, and your night is just beginning. Allow yourself to rest, to breathe slowly, and to drift into peaceful sleep. Good night, and sweet dreams.